Hello everyone, nice to have you back on my channel. We are looking at auxiliary projection of geometrical solid. Like I did promise in my last video, I said I'm going to be working on this view. Okay, the question says draw the auxiliary plan and elevation of the given views below. Now this is the views given to us, so we are told to produce this both in both the auxiliary elevation and the auxiliary plan. Okay, so it's a very simple thing to do. Like I said in the previous video, we are going to be starting with a more simple diagram, then from there we can graduate to some complex one. Okay, auxiliary projection is very simple. There's nothing difficult there. Like I said in the previous video, all you need to do is to pay attention and show more interest in it. So it's very simple. So I'll quickly be doing this now. I will start off by drawing the given view. So we'll just reproduce this, then I will show us how we draw the auxiliary plan and elevation of it. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do here now, so I'm going to be producing a baseline. Produce this baseline with a thin line that way. So choose a spot or a point where I'm going to be starting it from, and we are told that this side, okay, is 50. Okay, that means this also is 50. Don't forget, this is the elevation, this is the plan. So I will put in my 50 now. Okay, so this is 50. All right, so we have that now. So I will draw the height of it. So just project that. I'm using this inner side of the set square as my reference point, so I'll just put it this way. Come to this other side as well. Okay, make sure it is straight here. Okay, so I'll do this. Okay, now we have this side. We are giving this side to be 12. Okay, all right. I didn't remember to okay, let me draw the given view first, then I will say all other things after we have the given view. So the next thing I will do, we have here as 12, so we put that in. That is 12 this way. So I'll produce that. So we have this that way. So the next thing, just project this down. Let me move this a little. Okay, so we have this, drop this line, just drop this line down, drop this other side too, drop it down. Now I want to draw the plan now. For the plan, so a little bit distance from the elevation. Okay, so we can have this as our plan. So we are told that the height, as you can see here, is 35. So I'm going to have that now, 35. So this is my 35. Okay, so bring in my set square. Okay, let me show this a little. So we have this now. We have this. Okay, so that is the plan. So the next thing that we highlight the now given view. So let me highlight the given view this way now. Okay, this way. This way. This way. This way. This way. Okay, then for this side I have this, then for this side I have this. Okay, so this is my given view, well drawn out. Okay. Yes. If you look at the question given to us, I said I'm going to say that, speak on that. Okay. If you look at the question given to us, we are told to draw two things in one: the auxiliary plan and auxiliary elevation. Okay, now in the previous video, please, if you have not seen that video, please, you need to take a look at it. That is the introduction to auxiliary drawing. I did that video. Please take a look at it so that you understand. You have the understanding of auxiliary projection very well, because it is fundamental, it's very key. You have those background knowledge so that you'll be able to draw conveniently. Now, I said in that video, one of the things I said was that if we are told to draw like this, now we are told to draw both for auxiliary plan and elevation. Most often than not, in every question, they will tell us to either draw in auxiliary plan or auxiliary elevation. I'm just putting the two together now to just explain for auxiliary plan and auxiliary elevation. We'll still take more questions, okay, as time goes on. So I'll be doing series on this auxiliary elevation, and I mean on auxiliary drawing in general. So you just need to stay tuned. Now if we are to draw the auxiliary plan, I said we are going to be projecting from the elevation. All you need to know, just be able to identify the which one is elevation, which one is the plan. Okay, from this now, this is our plan, this is our elevation. I explained that in the previous video. Okay, now you can see where they put this angle. This angle is here, meaning that we are to use project at angle 45 and project at angle 45. So if I'm to draw the auxiliary plan now, meaning that I'm going to be projecting at 45 from the elevation, from this elevation. I'm going from each of the edges. You can need to say that from each of the edges. You see we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is fundamental, so I need to explain this. This is the first diagram or first drawing I'll be drawing on auxiliary projection. So I need to explain this in details. So we pick from each of the each of the corners. Okay, these four corners. Okay, we project line at the given angle. Okay, they can give us any angle. So at the given angle, we project our lines. So as we project our lines, so we are going to be drawing on that now the auxiliary plan. Okay, if we are to draw the auxiliary elevation, I will go to my plan, the same angle too. You can see we are given angle 45 also. We are going to project. So let's quickly do that. Let's do that so that you understand what I'm trying to say. So what I will do here is this now. From each of the corners, okay, let me start with the auxiliary elevation first. Let's start with the auxiliary elevation. So you can start with either auxiliary elevation or the plan, anyone, is still the same thing. So if I want to start by drawing the auxiliary elevation, I have to project from my plan. Okay, I'll place it this way. Okay, at this point now, project line this way with a thin line, then move it, okay, to this other part. Okay, to this other part here now, project line, then come this way to this other part as well, move it inside, project line this way, then come to this final one, project line. Okay, let me just extend this line. To extend this line, let me extend this line this way. So you have this, you have this. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing now, because I'm projecting this line, that is a given angle anyway, at angle 45. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to be doing now on this line, okay, this line now, this the angle on this line is 180. Angle on a straight line is 180. So I'm going to be placing my set square in such a way that I'm going to be drawing a perpendicular line to this line, okay, which I will call my x line, okay, my xx line, okay, at any convenient distance, okay, not too close to this given view, so that my auxiliary will not encroach on the given view. Okay, this is what I mean now. So if I place this, okay, I can place it like, okay, let's place it like this. Okay, let's place it like this using this line here, this inner side of the set square as my reference point. Okay, now I can, okay, let me move it a little. Okay, it's okay. Now this line here as my reference point with this line I drew earlier. Okay, you can see, just make sure it is straight at that point now. So I'm going to draw a line. If I draw a line like this, the line is going to be giving us is 90 degree. Okay, you can see this place is 90 degree. So if I draw this way, okay, it's going to be giving us 90 degrees. So let me call this my xx line. Okay, now we are drawing, because I'm projecting from the plan. Okay, I'm projecting from the plan. So what I'm drawing now is called my first auxiliary elevation, or we just say for auxiliary elevation. I'm projecting from the plan. So what I'm going to do now, okay, I am going to pick this height here, this height here, this height, you can see this height here. I come to this point here, okay, this point where my SS line, on my SS line, so I draw this, okay, strike an arc there. So I pick for the other side as well, this point here, come here as well, have this, okay, or I just do this alone, okay, because I'm going to draw a parallel line to this. So I'll just draw a parallel line, or since I have picked this place, I just book it, but I want us to do it, just draw the parallel line, because we are going to be dealing with that often in auxiliary projection. So by the time I move to it like this, you can see it's on both points. Okay, so it's on both points now. So I'm going to draw. I'm going to draw like that. Okay, so this is my point now. Now if you look at it now, we are drawing the auxiliary elevation. Okay, this is the angle given to us, meaning that an observer is standing here, an observer is here, an observer is here. Let me move it so that you can see what I'm trying to say. Okay, yeah, an observer is here viewing this viewing this diagram from this side. Okay, it's going to be seeing this point here. It's going to be seeing this point is at angle 45. It's going to be seeing here. So I'm going to tick this side out. So I'm going to tick this. Okay, it's going to be seeing this that goes here. So I'm going to tick this, and it's going to see this part. So I'm going to tick. So when it comes to this part here, view like this, I'm not going to be seeing this edge here. I'm only seeing the air. That's why I tick out this line. Okay, I'm going to see this part. Okay, viewing at that angle 45, I'm seeing here. Then viewing from here, I'm seeing here. So I'm not going to see this part. So I'm going to be using broken lines for this part here. Okay, so we have that like that. So the next thing, I'm going to tick out this, the whole of this part here. So I will take out all of this. So I will take out all of this. Okay, so you can see this side now, this produce our auxiliary elevation. auxiliary elevation, but projected from the plan. Okay, the same thing principle is applicable if I'm to get out the auxiliary plan now. Okay, because the question says we should draw for both the auxiliary plan and the auxiliary elevation. So like I said, now if I want to get the auxiliary plan now, I've done the auxiliary elevation, I'm going to be projecting from the elevation. So I'll project from the elevation, okay, at angle 45. The angle given to us is still 45, so I'm going to be doing this now. So yeah, pick this angle here, okay, then move it. I'm using this inner side of the set square as my reference, okay, which is on this line here. Then move it this way. You have to get the angle correctly, okay, so you patiently do that. Then from this part here, okay, then I move to this part here now, like this. So I have this, so I'm going to extend this line now. I will extend this line down this way, okay, just this a little. Then I will extend this now, okay, just like we did for the auxiliary elevation. I'm going to be drawing a perpendicular line to this line, okay. Perpendicular line is at 90 degree, so I'll fix my set square this way. So I'm using this inner side as my reference. Okay, just move it, okay, let's move it a little, okay. Don't forget, it must not encroach on the given view, okay, that I'm using. So I will have this, so I can call this, let's call this my y line, okay. So call that y line. So we have this now. So from here now, so I'm going to be, don't forget, I'm projecting from the elevation, so meaning that I'm drawing the auxiliary plan. Okay. So I'm going to pick this height. I'll pick this height just like I did for the auxiliary elevation. Pick this height, come to this place, transfer that height here, okay. I can do the same like this because they are equal. So just come here as well, transfer this here, so I can just join that part together this way, okay. So with that now, okay, I hope you can see that. So with this now, joining that, so I'm viewing this from this side, okay. I'm viewing this from this, okay. You can see I projected from this side, so I'm viewing this is at 45 degrees, so I projected, this is the direction of the view. So like this now, okay, I'm going to be seeing this side from here now. I will see this part here, okay. Then what about this part? Okay, I'm going to see this edge here, so I will highlight that, okay. Then what next? This edge now, I'm viewing like this. I'm going to see this edge, to see that edge, I like that, okay. Now this edge is hidden, I'm not going to see it, viewing like this. So I'm going to use broken line for that, this way, okay. Then as expected, then I will take out this part, okay. And join this very well, okay. So this is my auxiliary, this is my auxiliary plan now, okay. I hope you can see it. So this is very easy to do. So this is the auxiliary elevation and this is the auxiliary plan. Please, if you are coming across my video for the very first time, you can subscribe to this channel, because we have opportunity to learn more on technical drawing. So thank you very much for staying tuned. In my next video, I will be taking some more complex views, more complex questions. It is not complex actually, but you just have to get the principles. Once you know the principles, there is no views, or there is no drawing or figure that you cannot draw using auxiliary projection. Thank you very much for staying tuned. God bless you.